To accept the challenge of the unknown is courage. In spite of all fears, the fears are there. But if you go on accepting the challenge again and again, slowly, slowly those fears disappear. Because the experience of the joy that the unknown brings, the great ecstasy that starts happening with the unknown, makes you strong enough, gives you a certain integrity, makes your intelligence sharp. For the first time, you start feeling that life is not just a boredom, but an adventure. Then slowly, slowly fears disappear. Then you are always searching and seeking for some adventure. Courage is risking the known for the unknown, the familiar for the unfamiliar, for some unknown destination. One never knows whether one will be able to make it or not. It is gambling. But only the gamblers know what life is.
I'm too tired. I'm too fucking blind. If I were the man I was 5 years ago, I'd take a flamethrower to this place.
Yo, the realest motherfucker in the world is back again. You can't pretend I ain't inspire you to grab the pen. I have to send you words before they put me under earth. They wonder why I'm cursed, maybe I deserve to hurt. The curses turn to blessings, can't reverse, so learn a lesson. Returning to the dirt, I hope these words will turn aggression into something positive instead of popular. Hip-hop's running out of rappers that be dropping the knowledge and the wisdom, so acknowledge what was written. I'm hitting them from every angle, I promise I won't miss them. Never finished college, but I'm sharper than your average whack-ass rapper. Try to conquer what I mastered in. Forefathers in the game were forgotten, though it's gotten to the point where the underground has gotten so mainstream. Dudes that be following their footsteps, borrowing their lines, I wanna knock them out like Suglets.
There was a time I could see, and I have seen, boys like these, younger than these, their arms torn out, their legs ripped off. But there isn't nothing like the sight of an amputated spirit. You think you're merely sending this splendid foot soldier back home to Argonne with his tail between his legs, but I say you are executing his soul!
I laugh at those that reminisce about the better days. Whoever plays with fire gets burnt. I forever stay close to the flame until they take my breath away. Buried 6 feet, my spit still reach your heartbeats. Speaking with a deep speech, I eat you every day. Rapper, clapper, do with every bar. Fact and truth in every scar. Opposites attract. The reason why I rap, one make you listen, the other make you miss them. When I'm gone, carry on, don't mourn. For this lyricist, I knew I was born to spread the truth. No gimmicks, it's sorta like a prophecy. I don't make profit off of none of you. From now on it's all free. Paid my dues, so I don't care what they say. You pray for my downfall, then you wonder why I'm never around y'all.
Stand down, Mr. Slade.
I'm not finished. Makers are men, creators are leaders. Be careful what kind of leaders you're producing here. I don't know if Charlie's silence here today is right or wrong. I'm not a judge or jury, but I can tell you this: he won't sell anybody out to buy his future.
Turn my sound off, my words still penetrate. Dedicate this verse to the ones that never hate. Elevate above the negative, the music is my safe haven. It ain't hard to tell, I'm half amazing, huh? Illmatic with the flow, it was written in my pad. Placing words in your brain, put the agony in pain. It's still raining, I was never one to bitch and moan. I stay spitting poems while you niggas sniffing coke. I was broke, mentally awoke, now I'm heavily. Music's my religion, and the God was with Eric B. Rocking the mic, you ain't stopping the fight. I've been through the dark, I appreciate the light. I make your heart skip when my bars flip. Starship, Enterprise fly through the sky, past the hardship, past all the misery. The blind still envision me, the dead still think of me. They live in me, lyrically.
And that, my friends, is called integrity. That's called courage. Now that's the stuff leaders should be made of. He has chosen a path. It's the right path. It's a path made of principle that leads to character. Let him continue on his journey. You hold this boy's future in your hands, committee. It's a valuable future. Believe me. Don't destroy it. Protect it. Embrace it. It's gonna make you proud one day, I promise you.
And the word hip-hop came about right there because the day after the party, everybody would say that you go to the block party that they was giving for Billy and going to the army, go to that hip-hop jam.
L.O.B. Soloist. Feel this. Real shit. Forever. Forever. And ever. Yo, I had a dream that hip-hop had to leave me. Believe me, the nightmares wasn't easy to get over, cause it felt so real. I put music over anything and everything. Sometimes I feel like she don't love me back. Attracted to the track way before, way back, huh? Raised me from a baby to a grown man. From the 80s to the 90s, yelling Wu-Tang. I knew she was a hoe from the very start. MCs taking turns at the ballpark. On the corners at the parties, we would all spark listening to Naughty. Those dark times made my rhyme shine brighter. A lover and a fighter with the hunger of a tiger. Before Balboa, Rocky Roads, now I move mountains. Know the ledge like Rakim, but you can't stop him. You know, yo, I've been in the game for mad long, and I'm still mad strong. Even though I feel weak at times, I know it's for a reason. Spent years in my room, shed tears to the tune. Put fears to the side that appeared during June. Bloom like a rose cause I chose to embrace the rain on my dome from the clouds that'll chase ya. Making me aware that I was scarred by the past. Apart from my class, it was hard to adapt. When hip-hop came in my life, it was bliss. So don't ask why I take it so serious. It's more than a hobby, more than a pastime, more than some raps in my pad that rhyme. I do it for the love, but I still get paid. Made money off supporters cause they feel my pain. They wanna show me they appreciate the art. Even devils in the game will appreciate the God. Against all odds, I was raised by a dope doer, but hip-hop was my heroin and homeschooler. Motherfuckers, from the start, the realest motherfucker in the game. Yo, shout out to everybody in the world, even my foes, I still embrace you. Have you ever seen a grown man cry? They say men never do, you know that's a lie. Hip-hop saved me from the pits of limbo. Helter, Skelter, Sean Price, Kimbo, Slick Rick, Nasty Nas, Core Mega. My deep gang star will forever live in my heart. Guru, you's a legend. JD, JMJ, Tupac, bless him. Now your mom right beside you in heaven. I know you and Big making tracks, Star Trekking. Big pun, see your son, he's progressing. PH, no more battling, no stressing. We lost Prince, we lost Ali, it hurt me. The goat in the ring that stings like a bee. Now you floating with the butterflies in the sky. I had to dedicate this to the ones that died. Don't ever let anybody tell you you ain't good enough. Never look back, gotta move ahead. Forget what you did, no regrets, nah, never look back. Can't change the past, yesterday left and it never came back. Never look back, gotta move ahead. Forget what you said, what I said, what you said, nah, never look back. Can't change the past, yesterday left and it never came back. They say the present is a gift I am here to unwrap. Some back into a corner, but I warn you it's a trap. Forced to interact with the past when in fact I was the only one that was holding me back. Nobody told me what tomorrow might bring, so I bring on my hope and I sing to the notes. I sing till I'm hoarse, till my vocal cords given. Explore with no limit, I won't abort mission. Intuition with a strong vision. I never listen to all the bomb ticking. The past makes calls and all along distance, all along missing the point we all clicking. The ball spinning revolves around thinking, never living for the moment, just pause and start sniffing. The flowers in the fall before they start withering, before new leaves that pause in all children. Never look back, gotta move ahead. Forget what you did, no regrets, nah, never look back. Can't change the past, yesterday left and it never came back. Never look back, gotta move ahead. Forget what you said, what I said, what you said, nah, never look back. Can't change the past, yesterday left and it never came back. My mother still suffers inside, it's still hunger. The lies that kill brothers disguised as real summers. The sun was still shining, so was still frigid. My goal was real vivid, I chose to go get it. I chased dreams like a fiend chased a pipe. I was keen to the light, every scene was a fight. Every stage was a roast, every day was the most critical of all. That's why my lyrical evolve. My lyrics will be called something wicked and deformed, cause they different from the norm. I'm distant in my dorm, room to be me, roam free like a flocker. Birds of my rocker since birth, since I rocked the cross-colored jeans. I was seen as an outcast, but I was deaf to the dumb cause they sound flat. I was tired of the lies that told me that I would never get to acquire my goals. Please never look back, gotta move ahead. Forget what you did, no regrets, nah, never look back. Can't change the past, yesterday left and it never came back. Never look back, gotta move ahead. Forget what you said, what I said, what you said, nah, never look back. Can't change the past, yesterday left and it never came back.
Yo, it's scary times we living in. You know, dudes still rapping about nonsense. Scary to me. Hey yo, Hillary and Trump, it doesn't matter who you vote for. They all actors in the play, they wanna go to war. Occupying land that ain't yours so they can paint wars. Use the underground oil, you're trying to stain your brain with the chips, fluoride, and the tap water running high. Fight for your rights, yeah, I like order, fuck the laws. It's a game I refuse to play. Staying in the lab, going out makes me impatient. Walking dead's reality, we dying for a salary. By the time we retire, we too old to actually enjoy it. Dudes lost it like the house keys. The amount of fees leaving us on both knees, begging for a chance to get a check to feed seas. But we only get left with the crumbs. God please, taking us away from this is all we really need. The struggle got us fleeing from the predators, is getting us. Dawn comes along, never weak, stay strong. Forever speak up from the heart, they wrong. They took us from the light while they look us in the eyes. Wolves in disguise, but the sheep will rise. Dawn comes along, never weak, stay strong. Forever speak up from the heart, they wrong. They took us from the light while they look us in the eyes. Wolves in disguise, but the sheep will rise. Hillary and Trump, it doesn't matter who we vote for. They all puppets for the whiz behind a closed door. Foes fall during dawn when we start the purge. Hearts emerge from the carcasses the God deserted, flirted with disaster. The slave is the master. Graves getting dug up, the prey be the predator. No senator, no kings or crown rulers. Smoke screens turn clear by the renowned jeweler. Drop them for the mashes, pop them in their asses. Forrest Gump's ice cream melt the fastest. The elite freeze dry until we buy it, using chemicals that make us weak like a lean diet. V for vendetta, stripes like the Freddy sweater. Deep thoughts leave a thinker with his head swell up. Develop schemes, I am more of a deaf poet. Cause when the dawn comes, I wanna leave chest poking. Dawn comes along, never weak, stay strong. Forever speak up from the heart, they wrong. They took us from the light while they look us in the eyes. Wolves in disguise, but the sheep will rise. Dawn comes along, never weak, stay strong. Forever speak up from the heart, they wrong. They took us from the light while they look us in the eyes. Wolves in disguise, but the sheep will rise.
You have this experience, without doubt, the most bizarre, appalling, peculiar experience you could possibly have. That's at minute 2. At minute 5,
to another realm, another state of mind, another way to get the answers that I couldn't find, another way to get my third eye to open wide,
another way to realize that time is just a lie,
and it's literally melting before your eyes.
another way to get the answers that I couldn't find,
The way a dream melts away.
another way to realize that time is just a lie, another way to see that we are made of love, made to hug one another instead of taking slugs to the frame by a murderer with no name, killing for the sport or the feeling that became. You don't believe me, do you? Maybe it's deceiving to you. Maybe we just babies versus monsters when we sleeping through the nightmares. Cold sweats creeping through my thin covers. I've been under stress ever since I was just a little kid, innocent. Another state of mind, another way to get the answers that I couldn't find, another way to get my third eye to open wide. I took a trip to another realm, another state of mind, another way to get the answers that I couldn't find, another way to get my third eye open wide.
You're saying to me, so what happened? Okay, here's what happened. I took 1 take. Most people can get off in about 3 to 4 hits.
Had to eat for eternal. The lake burns you, turns you into ashes while you gnash it every turn to the dirt of the earth's crust. The dumb don't learn much, the deaf never heard, and the blind couldn't picture this black cloud hovering. Lover in the fighter's ring, undercover poet judging books by the cover. There's a fiend for his dreams and consider faith. That was just a different scheme. I am an atheist, I believe in God. I don't believe in what they say he is. Going past the limited minds that are primitive, designed to be timid, only shining when they own diamonds.
You take 2 hits in a situation where your clothes have been loosened and you can just flock backward when you need to. You take 2 hits. Now many people miss the point, because after 2 hits you feel completely peculiar. You feel as though your body is undergoing some strange kind of anesthesia. All the air has been pumped out of the room. This is the visual acuity thing I talked about last night. The colors jump up, the edges sharpen. And at that point, people say, whoa, wow, it's really coming on strong. And then what you have to do is you have to take 1 more enormous hit. And this separates the intrepid from the casual, believe me. Because and the facilitator doesn't want to lean on the person. You say, damn it, take the 3rd hit. And say, no, I feel completely weird. I know you feel weird, but take the 3rd hit. Well, if you can coax somebody into that, then what happens is
everybody wants to shine, but nobody wants to grind. Don't you know it takes time?
I came from the gutter in my own lane, sucker. Cocaine cutters at the crib with my brother. I could've went the other way, but I went the other way. Spent the money on the mic inside the lab the whole day. Sun rays peeking through the blinds to remind me the sunshine after dark times to blind me. Find me in my room making tunes in the summer. AC off when I record, shut the fuck up. No punching in, my engineer disappeared. The truth is no engineer was ever here. I keep it real, some of y'all dudes faking. Say you making moves, packing tools, you playing games in the game where your aim is crucial. Came to bring pain, Johnny Blaze a room full of MCs that wanna dance in the limelight. 2 left feet amputated on sight. Climb to the top without the need for assistance. I bleed hip-hop, you bloodsuckers can't drink.
Everybody wants to shine, nobody wants to grind. Don't you know it takes time? Everybody wants to shine, nobody wants to grind.
I love all my foes, let the karma do the dirty work.
Heard they flirt with the devil just to lift a skirt. Words hurt, so I'm careful when I'm using them. Fans relate to the verses when I'm spewing them. In the booth 24/7, 360. Take 5 days to embrace those with me. I face the world with a great demeanor. Snakes defeat you when you don't chase your dreams. Smoke screens come down when I come around. Black clouds disintegrate when my thunder sound. I've been around the game for a while now. Train too hard to get involved when you wild out. My gloves stay sharp like I'm Freddy Krueger. It's all love, baby, God, don't address the rumors. I was crazy to my kinfolk, I win though, cause now they know I got supporters all around the globe. Everybody wants to shine, nobody wants to grind. Don't you know it takes time? Everybody wants to shine, don't you know? Oh, yeah, it takes time. Everybody wants to shine, nobody wants to grind.
Might get hurt. Mind your own business. Gently, son. It's a dangerous thing to confuse children with angels.
I thought that everything was cool until I got older. Fools don't want jewels, they want pools and yachts soda. Summer wind dance on their face, it got colder. They pop bears that prance for their fur bipolar. Popping mad pills from the hills and I told ya. When the next star pass up on the front sofa, chauffeur got the backstage pass, the freak shows. They don't speak low, semen on the sea, whoa. Bodyguards having sex with the women they protect. Think she gon' fall in love with him, that's a stretch. Tell them fetch the paper like Old Yeller, the old seller. Memories of granddad who used to ask grab. She was in the limelight, ruined her eyesight. She sang in Star Search, used to move perks, injects the heroin. Could've been a heroin.
Why you sniff that? Why you sniff that, baby? Why you sniff that?
You ain't a hood rat. Yo, I thought that everything was cool until I got older. Fools don't want jewels, they want ooze and I soda. Fans purchase merchandise, they don't give a shit. Verses sound ignorant. Everything they listen to becoming inconsiderate. Consider it beginning of the end. Start a new trend. Hashtag it, mass package, past traffic. The last fact gets subtracted. Hands grab it, eat it up, I spit it out. Get it out, give it out, to pray without the A till they sit it out, sift it out, pulverize. Wonder why my ulcer's like, get me out this paradise. Paradise, I had to fight the urge to say it's hell here. Might be listening, the rebel they imprisoning. Special, better think again. Lift the pen, getting them. Yeah, it's a gift to them, knowing they can hang me by the rope for even thinking when. Why you sniff that? Sniff that. Why you sniff that? It's a gift. Yo, you thought that everything was hot until you got older. Fools don't want jewels, they want knots and Pac posters. They don't know about the deep songs the Pac toaster. Sprinkle all the LPs with they Pac poses. This is hip hop, it's not pop culture. Burn forever like the blue flames on hot sofa. A few chains disguises, too great to fight it. The urge got them splurging. A new range of fly bitch surfing net for Russian blonde just to come inside. Something died in him, but he feels alive, conceals their highs.
And the book says we may be through with the past, but the past is not through with us. No, it is not dangerous to confuse children with angels.
You know what they stand for. Understand to overstand more. Hand me your pen, you will leave me with my hand sore. My words are like birds to the sky with my slang saw. No limit, I'm a master with no man's tall. No gap, but I'm a blast more. A bastard with a black cloud that hovers over me like crabs, y'all. Average cat, you're the savage with a savage rap. That'll wrap circles round your average cats with an average that'll crack a back. I snap and catch the Holy Ghost like Granny, but I only boast cause I was slept on by the homies that will hold me close. Most of them just told me no. You would never be localized, but I'm a vocal ties. Turn the local into globalized. I influence those that were sick of the bad music.
To me, magicians, musicians with a movement. I move units, lose students in the process. They process all the foolish. I drop jewels, but you knew it. Even if you were too stupid to see the truth, you would still see the dude do it. Emotion is a tool, use it. Passion is my passion. I'm passing no charges till I'm passing. Holding the mic with enough fire to scorch enormous crowds that crown MCs because they passive clowns that bow down to the sound of plastic. I took measures that were drastic to be better while they stand stiff. Even if this draft pick gets drafted last, I'ma last and still get to eat right after I fasted. Bastards. Hummingbirds pollinate mental state. Great gift to gap shift plates. Swift with the blade. Grenades in the air. Seek shelter. Born with a mic in my hand. Don't blame me for staying in the lab. Locked up with the same jeans, same shirt, same sock. Same dreams, same blocks where the cops used to chase fiends. Same blocks where my pop tried to stay clean. But he needed that, neither what would daydream. Me on the stage while the crowd's going crazy. Amaze my fans with the flow so they see. Relating to the pain before I had the pen, I was yelling out, save me. Grand design, couldn't stand the time. Away from the fans and my plans to shine.
This cross right here, big.
If you's a whack rapper, you's a whack rapper. No hate with a hardcore or backpacker. I rotate round the globe international. No place to lay my dome, so I'm napping through. All these so-called facts that y'all accept as true. Folks fall flat on your face when they face the proof. Drunk ass hooligans, who the fuck are you again? Punk ass fools never drop jewels, I'm losing them. I choose to win, they saying nothing is impossible. So I took the time to climb to the top to view. All these little men trying to belittle him, denying I inspire you, denying that I'm giving them motivated metaphors. My simile superior, similar to areas with skills that make you ill enough. Fuck the pop shit, I'm hip-hop, acknowledge it. If not, you be the fuel for my apocalypse. Fuck you and your fake news, I break rules. Touch you in the place, spew the place too. Scars on your face like seal rose on your grave. Love's divine, but your hate's in the God's way. Hallway freestyles from New Jersey to Philly, wait. I'ma be a legendary lyricist in every state. Featherweight birds couldn't merge with a heavyweight. Featherweight purge with a verse that I dedicate to the artificial artist with a starter pistol. Ought to be the artist thing I saw him rocking armor with you. Get your whole army, get your green berets. Get these foes off me, hit them like the Nina spray. Split them like when Gina played Martin on a sitcom. Sitcom while you talk shit that I spit on. Coffins with a cautionary tale, yeah I taught them well. Your fortune fell like a fetus when abortions fail. Yeah, give him hell till I leave this, believe this. Written smells like the sewers in the street. It's all or nothing, so I'm coming after dreams. It's the only thing that got me running from the Reaper grip. See the script with a vision of an ill sniper. Your quills like a quilt, night quilt to ill writers. Think you fly, won't deny you could kill spiders. You weapon lies make you softer than a filled diaper. It's still like a prayer, prey upon the weak, yo. Play upon the fire, get staked upon the beef roast. Charlie Sheen, Tiger Blood, he's a beast mode. Party scene, I'm the drug, what's the EFO? MCing, not a thug with a G code. But my passion leave him bugged, kill a beef flow. Trash on the radio, tracks trap your tracheo. Attack whack raps that lack facts and take your soul.
I wasn't playing. It's not for decoration. Niggas know if they deal with me, they got to come right. They got to know their homework when they fuck with me.
Remain as a target, bloodstained carpets. The fame went to his head, so now he wanna start shit. Large whip, dark tints, drive-by shooters.
Ride by, hit you in your mind for the moolah. The 2 was a brand new nickel plated 9, hit you in the spine, your whole frame paralyzed. How I feel when it still blasts real fast, peel past the store, pour clips at your front door. Saw it with my own eyes, believing in your own lies. Cause the truth is too tough to identify. Call your bluff, acting like you killing broad day. Still motherfucker talk like you go away. You never went to church to confess in the booth. The truth was, you was hell-bent since youth. Loot never well spent, car dog with a shell dent. Hardcore thugs get slugs, penetrate your soft tissue, even bone bristle. Homie blows whistles for the po-po. Conceal the gat in my polo. For ratting to the feds, now I co-wrote your death sentence. Now a suicide letter, you better off in yourself, I won't forget ya. You better off in yourself, I won't forget ya. Runway model, strutting on the catwalk, nothing but the best. Diamonds on the hand talk, money like Trump do. Funny when she come to, after passing out, sniffing coke, she drunk too. Sipping coke with the rum from Puerto Rico. Seen her on the corner selling pussy for perico. She'll be with her kids, baby daddy doing big. Selling by school zone, you a fool home. You better get your shit straight, thinking that your bitch wait. She might suck a dick on the same day. Incarcerated Scarface, die slow, holding on to hope.
It's hard when you alive, bro.
The middle class living like we poor now. Giving it my all ain't enough, every day's tough. But we gotta keep fighting till our breath cease. Death comes quick, the next
shit, man, fuck, it's violent as fuck. They don't wanna give a nigga no fucking job. When they look at a nigga, they like, fuck, you a hoodlum, you hear me? So fuck. And I'm trying to do the right thing, you hear me? Fuck. Well, fuck it, look, I gotta go take it, you hear me? Fuck it.
Every teacher of morals, every corrupt politician, every superstar, every supreme leader, every saint and sinner in the history of our species.
Yeah, sometimes I wanna give up, sometimes I wanna give in. Cause living in this world is sorta like a prison. But listen, you don't have to take your life like martyrs do. Save your life for someone else, cause someone else is often too weak to face challenges. Pay dues and balances, they choose the damages. Race through the savageness. There's a reason for the madness, and it's a reason I don't know, but the question is the answer. That might sound confusing. Maybe I'm just rhyming. Maybe I was never deep, forever be lying. Maybe the Messiah in tin boots and baggy pants. Can he dance with the devil? Never take a chance. Play it safe, make a way, pave a way for some of them. Erase the pain for many with these melodies I come to spin. Tales of the suffering, happiness is far away. Even though the God is late, offer you this heart to stay. Beating over beats, some say it's like a treat. Even though you face defeat, you can embrace the day and beat.
The Earth is a very small stage in a vast cosmic arena. Think.
A change amongst the chaos. You don't have to play the boss. You don't have to take the cross. You don't have to take the loss as the opposite of winning. I'm the opposite of winning. Tiger blood has never been inside my father's system. I believe I was a crack baby, but I grew through the cracks, baby. A little too emotional, refused to dumb it down though. Never held a gun, never sold on the down. I just wanted to be heard. I just wanted every word to get around you till you heard an MC with a heavy turd. Shitting on the industry, submitting what was lyrically written with artillery, hitting them with imagery, spitting these soliloquies. A vision that would live in me. Ignition was a million dreams, fishing through this misery.
Think of the endless cruelties visited by the inhabitants of one corner of this pixel on the scarcely distinguishable inhabitants of some other corner. How frequent their misunderstandings, how eager they are to kill one another, how fervent their hatreds. Our posturings, our imagined self-importance, the delusion that we have some privileged position in the universe, are challenged by this point of pale light. Our planet is a lonely speck in the great enveloping cosmic dark. In our obscurity, in all this vastness, there is no hint that help will come from elsewhere to save us from ourselves. The Earth is the only world known so far to harbor life. There is nowhere else, at least in the near future, to which our species could migrate. Visit? Yes. Settle? Not yet. Like it or not, for the moment, the Earth is where we make our stand.